Hi, this is Ernie. I'm that guy who had 6,000 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. Today, I want to talk about investing in your health. Actually, not just your health, your relationship, education, health, well being, mental well being. But today, the specific focus is on health because this is a mistake that I made when I was younger or even in my 30s. So, most of you know that I got scammed when I was young and I was left with 6,000 in my checking account, and I had about $15,000 in credit card debt without a job because I was still in college. And I've spoken to my friend's uncle and ended up making some tough choices in life in order to sell everything so that I'll be able to raise money to pay off debt. But something that I also did even after I graduated, because I was so fixated on building capital, is I ended up eating a lot of junk food just because it was cheap, um, or free food because it was cheap. And my wife still laughs at me because if there's a conference and they have free food, oh, I'll go. It doesn't matter whether I'm wasting time or not. I'll go because I don't have to pay for food. I will go to Walmart and get those Nishin or Ichiban ramen that was like $13 when it's on sale during when I was younger. I would eat like two of those or three of those because it was cheap. It was better than it was actually cheaper to eat that than making even pasta at home. So noodles that's fried in palm oil, all these chemicals in there, MSG in there. I mean, I didn't care because my focus was entirely on saving money. And I even remember when I was staying at a hotel during in the middle of the week for work, rather than going out to have dinner with my teammate, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go to the lounge. I'm gonna go to the executive lounge. And as you probably know, like unlike other European countries or Asia, our executive lounge doesn't really have proper food. They have crackers, they have some cheese, they have some, like junk. But I didn't care because all I care about saving money. So what happened? I started gaining weight. My belly was getting bigger. Um, I have like skin reactions. Yeah, I was just not healthy because that was not my primary focus. And even sneakers or clothes, I mean, like especially sneakers, everything is tied, whether you believe it or not, to your feet. That's why, like, when you go to the Chinese massage place, although I'm not Chinese, that's what they tell you, and I actually believe it. Um, they, if it's on sale, if it's not, even if it's not comfortable, I'll just buy it because it's cheap at an outlet store. Um, but I realized that with my feet ailing, my knees ailing, my hips, as I got older, I realized, oh wow, it has a lot to do with my shoes. We are supposed to walk barefoot, but of course, Texas pavement is extremely hot, so I cannot wear barefoot. But yeah, my doctors are telling me that I need to wear barefoot shoes in order to work on my muscles so that my legs and my joints will be healthier. All these things I didn't know. And I found them out in my late 30s or 40s or early 40s. And now trying to do something different so that I stay a little bit healthier. And not being able to walk around, because I'm so, like, I used to go out to drink. So, when you're hungover, you don't think about going out for a walk like this or go play pickleball or tennis. You just stay at home, hungover with a bad headache, just watch TV, eating leftover pizza. That was not a healthy lifestyle. So I am doing that now. I've been doing it for last 8 or maybe 9 years. But I think this is something that I wanted to share so that you guys don't make the same mistake that I made and pay in medical bills or in ailment and not being able to do fun things. I mean, I still have back pains from traveling 400,000 miles a year. I could have done if I've done more stretching and yoga, but I didn't because I didn't really care or I was stupid enough to not care. So, entire message is money is important. I understand. But your health, mental health especially, is more important than sometimes than your money. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you might be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars later on in medical bills, and that's going to drain your investment account. So don't be sitting in front of the laptop too much. And if you are somebody who has to work 10, 12 hours a week, start investing and start learning to do options so you can retire like I have in my early 40s. So you never have to work again and you could actually enjoy this type of weather. Um, and don't buy brand name shoes. Don't buy those expensive shoes thinking it's great. I recently saw a post like on shoes. Yeah, people like it. It's comfortable, but it's really not good for your feet. Something that's good for your feet. Let me take this one out. This is barefoot shoes because we're supposed to wear barefoot or walk barefoot. So barefoot shoes. This was like only $30. So true, really spend some time to do research and take care of your body and don't eat all this junk food. I used to drink soda as well and Snapple with sugar all the time. That is high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I only drink water, maybe some once in a while, orange juice or smoothie that I make. But yeah, take care of your body because if you don't, then you're gonna miss out later on in life, and it's gonna cost you a lot of money. And exercise like I have. And if you don't have time, find ways to exercise, even if it's 5 minutes of walking somewhere. Um, yeah, something that I did when I used to live in New York City. I used to not get monthly subway passes because I wanted to get 10,000 steps. And I think that's when I started losing a lot of weight and became healthier too. Anyway, I know most of you guys are expecting something about option trading, something about stocks or ETFs. My apologies for talking about health or investing in health in your own health, but I thought this was a very important topic that I needed to cover. Um, Hopefully, this was useful. Hopefully, this will motivate you to start focusing on your health and stop eating junk food or soda. And yeah, check it out. Barefoot sneakers. It will completely change how your feet feel after you walk for a long time. It's not meant for running because it takes too much. I mean, you have to do it gradually. Because if you all of a sudden go from regular sneakers to this, yeah, your feet um, they're gonna hurt. So it's a gradual transition that you need to make, but it's definitely worth it. Hopefully, this was useful. Please like and repost, and please follow for tips like this as well as investing tips. And I will see you guys soon. Enjoy.